God weeps aloud, for you always leave him behind. This is no joke. A letter bearing astonishing news is about to arrive, concerning your inheritance of 55 million. Why do you always turn and flee whenever I touch your heart? Why do you still swipe past my trembling, choked up pleas, leaving me alone in this lonely night to call your name? Hear me, please do not ignore this. This is not merely a message, but my own heart torn apart. Breakthrough is rushing toward you, that sacred inheritance bearing your name, yet you walk past it unseen. You stand mere steps from life-changing blessings, while I, your God, weep because you keep missing them. If your heart stirs, leave a comment, Amen. Heaven has issued a sacred decree declaring your inheritance. It cannot be contained by paper, ink, or gold. It is breakthrough, healing, revival, redemption, the promise that will ultimately be fulfilled. You have been written into a grand design beyond imagination, yet you keep missing it, doubting it, dismissing it as fleeting. I implore you, do not miss it again. Pause and hear me, for the moment you turn away, you may lose all the grace you have sought. You think you are forgotten, neglected, abandoned. But now, I, your God, declare to you, before you even prayed, you never left my sight. I have long prepared your inheritance. Before betrayal occurred, I had already prepared revival. Before sickness came, I had already declared healing. These 55 million are not merely about money, but about the weight of glory, the sacred inheritance, the spiritual wealth I have stored up for you. True, they also include blessings in the physical realm, connections, opportunities, and unexpected miracles, yet you keep missing them, as if you were unworthy. You are worthy, for I have made you worthy. As this video shows, if you sense my call in your heart, this inheritance is already yours. No, this is no hollow symbol, but a sacred covenant. It unfolds in the unseen realm yet is about to manifest. Letters are dispatched, angels are on the move, and you keep missing it. How much longer will you refuse to heed the cry of your soul's longing? How much longer will you deny this concerns you deeply? You asked me for a sign, this is it. You prayed for confirmation, this is it. If you believe my words, leave a message, 1111. I see your struggle to believe, see doubt curled in your thoughts, but I also see your weary prayers at 3 a.m., see the regrets you replay, thinking you missed your chance. Now I tell you, the time is not lost. It is on its way. Delay is not rejection, but preparation. Every tear you shed nourishes the soil where your inheritance will grow. But if you keep missing it, you'll walk right past your harvest without even noticing. Don't let weariness blind your eyes, don't let fear drown out my call to you. You must understand, this inheritance is vast not because you deserve it, but because I have chosen you. Before you were formed, I established you. While others chase fame and fortune, I am refining you in the furnace, preparing you to bear holy things. You were never forgotten, only hidden. Now the unveiling approaches, yet your heart must open to receive it. How can you expect the door to open if you persist in ignoring my knocking? I do not seek to frighten you, but to rouse you with my call. This is no jest. Your purpose extends far beyond mere existence. You were meant to reign in my name. Yet you live like a beggar, unaware of the treasure within. Your obedience shapes the destiny of generations. Your consent determines the survival of nations. You think this concerns only your personal life, struggles, and breakthroughs. But it is far more than that. I weep because when you miss this, you not only forfeit blessings but sever the sacred chain of miracles I intended to unleash through you. That is why it matters so profoundly, why I keep calling you back. That letter is not a fairy tale but a triple union of divine guidance, spiritual assurance, and tangible manifestation. It is coming, through relationships, grace, open doors, and healing in places you thought were dead. But it requires your focus, your obedience, your faith. Heaven cannot force you to believe, that is your choice. Yet as your Father, I plead, as your God, I weep. Will you open your eyes? Will you open your hands? Or will you scroll past once more, only to weep and cry out later, "Why did I miss it, my child?" You were not born to struggle in confusion, to crawl through life with a broken spirit. You were meant to walk in power, surrounded by grace, clothed in purpose. You are called to stand firm with fire in your bones and peace in your heart. But the enemy deceives you, telling you it's too late, that you're broken beyond repair, beyond hope. He makes you believe that letter will never come, that inheritance was never meant for you, but he is a liar. I have already signed the decree. Blessings are descending. Do not miss them again. Comment section 222. If you believe I am speaking directly to your heart right now, why do countless witnesses testify that this CIA ritual transformed their lives in just 7 seconds? This leaked CIA ritual is genuine and astonishingly powerful. The 7-second brainwave decoding technology, validated by 4 neuroscience laboratories, is helping ordinary people leap from poverty into abundance. Your dream home, luxury car, and travels are within reach, but this video may vanish from the internet at any moment. Click the links in the description and comments section immediately to watch before it disappears forever. You once wept for miracles and begged me to appear. Yet when I showed myself, you turned a blind eye, harbored doubts, and kept delaying, thinking it was merely an emotional fluctuation. No, it was me. I am awakening your souls, for the time is now. This legacy is not merely about gain, but about transformation. What I call you to bear is not trivial matters, but to carry the glory of heaven within your soul, radiating brilliance wherever you stand. Yet all this can only be achieved by ceasing to ignore my letters. You think I don't see your weariness, that I don't know how long you've fought unseen battles alone. I have witnessed every lonely night, heard every silent prayer, felt every shattering heartache. This letter, this blessing, this legacy has always been in my hands, waiting only for you to lift your gaze and reach out to receive it. Yet your heart is occupied by distractions, your thoughts led astray by turmoil. The world teaches you to numb your pain, ignore the sacred, and mock the supernatural. Yet your name is already engraved upon this miracle waiting to be claimed. But I need your heart, not just your eyes. Message 333 declares your faith. This is your moment. This legacy is a journey back to your true self. You have forgotten. Life has made you forget. Lies, wounds, shattered dreams have clouded your vision. Yet I still see you as you were created, not as the world defines you, not as the past tried to confine you. You are my child. You are precious. You are chosen. This inheritance of 55 million, this outpouring of grace, is not only to bless you but to restore you. It declares to the enemy, the moment you call my name, he is defeated. Each time you ignore my voice, you delay your healing. Each time you resist the pull within, you block the living water rushing toward you. This is not punishment, but a call of mercy, for the grace about to come, half-hearted faith cannot bear. I need you to believe anew, not only in my blessings, but in my presence. Through the fiery trials, I was always with you, and I will not leave you now. But you must stop treating my voice as noise and instead see it as the oxygen of life. This is not about fear, but about awakening. The enemy seeks to numb your senses, making you view all things as mundane videos, casual scrolls, and dispensable procrastination. Yet this very moment is the call, this very instant is the opportunity. If you miss it, you will wander forever on the brink of breakthroughs within your grasp, yet never reach them. But if you pause, listen, and receive, you will see the feast I have secretly prepared. You will enter halls no one imagined you could reach. You will wield authority not born of titles, but strength forged in the crucible of suffering. You are not beyond redemption, nor too far behind. I, your God, the Lord, will restore the years devoured by locusts, redeem the time lost, mend what seems dead, and resurrect the hope you buried. I need not seek permission for your past to bless your future. All I require is your complete surrender, your single word of consent. If you knew the treasures I have prepared for you, you would never scroll past them again. You would kneel and weep, for this love surges toward you. It will never let you miss what is rightfully yours. This inheritance is not merely coming, it is already rushing toward you. You will sense it in conversations, grasp it in dreams, touch it in strangers' blessings, encounter it in doors that open without knocking. But you must recognize it, must anticipate it, for I cannot pour grace into clenched fists. I will never force you to receive love, yet I will keep calling until your soul awakens and declares, God, I am ready. In that moment, in that instant, the letter will fall into your lap, and all creation will shift. If your soul is receiving this message now, leave a comment. 555. I did not create you for crumbs, nor did I design you merely to scrape by. I fashioned you for glory, endowing every breath with purpose, yet this world teaches you to settle. They say dreams are childish, hope is weakness, faith is unrealistic, so you cease expecting my actions. But I have never changed. I am the God who parted the sea, shut the lion's mouth, and raised the dead. Now I declare, I still perform miracles. Your miracle is coming. This is not luck, but covenant. My oath to you shall never fail. You have weathered storms meant to destroy you, survived unseen assaults. This is no accident, it is protection. Proof you are held. The promised inheritance is no fluke, it is the culmination of every prayer, every seed sown, every act of faith, closer than you imagine. I understand how hard it is to believe after disappointment, and I know your fear of hoping again. But don't let your scars steal the longing deep within your soul. That letter will arrive. Even if you doubted, even if you fell. My mercy is greater, my love louder. I don't need perfect people, I need those who surrender completely. I need those who cease running, cease fleeing, and begin embracing. You often wonder, why does the enemy attack you so fiercely? Why does a force try to snatch away every good thing you approach? This is no accident. It is because of the mission you carry. If you truly live as you were created to be, hell itself will crumble. You are a threat not because of your own strength, but because of the power I have placed within you. I have entrusted you with a sacred inheritance, and every delay, every attack, every heartbreak is meant to make you abandon it. But look, you are still here. This alone is proof that the Heavenly Father has not forgotten you. If you believe I am still fighting for you, leave a comment with 777. This is the secret behind the 7-second brain technique that is causing a sensation and creating new millionaires. Shocking CIA leaks reveal a 7-second brain ritual helping ordinary people clear debt and attract massive wealth. Validated by 4 neuroscience labs, this home method transforms financial stress into dream lifestyles, mansions, luxury cars, and vacations. Miracles are happening. The government may ban this method at any moment. Click the links in the description and comments section immediately before they're permanently deleted. That letter, that inheritance, is not some distant future promise but a gift for this very moment, belonging to the present season, and not limited to money or fleeting things. It contains the peace that calms storms, wisdom that confounds the wise, doors no one can shut, refuge in the fire, healing that baffles doctors, and grace that mends broken relationships. This grace descends wrapped in obedience. You stand on its very edge now, within reach, your soul already senses its nearness. The battle rages fiercely precisely because this blessing is so immense. The enemy longs for you to keep seeing it as fleeting illusion. He wants your heart to grow cold, your faith to fall silent, your hands to remain empty, but I urge you to stand once more. Even if your knees tremble, even if tears stream down your face, stand, for the moment you choose to reclaim your faith, you shift the atmosphere around you, bring heaven into your circumstances, summon angels to action, and everything begins to crumble, shift, and transform. Not by your strength, but because you finally stop shirking the inheritance that is rightfully yours. Do you not understand? This inheritance has always been part of your very being. That is why you always felt different, why you never followed the crowd, why you bear battles others have never known. This is no curse. For you are marked. The marked bear heavy burdens, pass through fire, yet they shall rise with power that cannot be forged. You were marked to bear miracles, chosen to bring heaven to earth, entrusted with an inheritance only you can carry. I do not need your perfection, I need your complete surrender. Stop denying yourself with the past. I knew every mistake you would make, yet I still chose you. This is the power of grace, this is the depth of my love. If you stop running, if you finally open the door when I knock, you will see how far my mercy will go to lead you into abundance. You have waited long enough, now is the time. If you know this is your turning point, leave a message with 999. This inheritance is not merely about receiving, but about becoming the healed, the joyful, the one who walks with head held high instead of retreating in shame. This is a call to transformation. I do not call you to chase blessings. I call you to bear my presence. Where my presence dwells, scarcity finds no foothold. Where I stand, peace reigns supreme. When I manifest, all yields, fear, sickness, worry, shame. So seek this inheritance not merely for gain, but for the closeness it brings you to me. This is why crying out is so vital, so urgent, for some among you stand at a crossroads, unaware. You are but one choice away, one step of faith. I cry out from heaven, do not miss this moment. Do not let distraction steal you away again. Do not let the voice of disappointment drown out the call of destiny. I am always here. I will still give you the inheritance that is rightfully yours. But this door opens only to faith. I remind you again, this is not about worthiness, but about my will. Before time began, I prepared this inheritance for you. Not because you are flawless, but because you are mine. I see you passing through the fire, knowing the crown awaiting you on the other side. I see those bound to you in breakthrough, and I will never let them be forsaken. This is my love for you, this is my unwavering faith in your inner potential. You have carried the pain of unanswered prayers, thinking perhaps I had forgotten you. I have never forgotten. I have only stored the sweet rain for the most perfect moment. Now the clouds are parting, the heavens are about to open. This letter, this earth-shattering proclamation, arrives in ways you never imagined, in a whisper by your ear, in a stranger's kindness, in the long-awaited sound of promise, in the healing of wounds you thought would never mend. But if your eyes are closed, you cannot see, if your heart is deaf and mute, you cannot receive. That is why I still weep. If you know blessing is near, leave 1010 in the comments. This is not hype, not emotion, this is holy ground. You have stepped into a moment saturated with divine urgency. Every recent battle is the enemy's last desperate struggle to make you miss your inheritance. He wants to poison your heart with bitterness, to make you abandon your faith. But my spirit has never let go. Even when your faith wavers, I hold your name in the palm of my hand. You are not forgotten, you are not discarded, you are not late. This is the very moment you receive the long-awaited promise. Do you remember those times when you nearly gave up? Those nights of silent tears? Those mornings when you couldn't bring yourself to rise? I was always there, not only comforting you, but fighting for you. I averted the calamity that would have crushed you, prepared the right person for you, prepared healing, prepared breakthrough. You thought nothing was happening, yet the foundation was being laid beneath your feet. Now the temple stands complete. The inheritance lies before you, waiting only for your heart to choose to step into it. It won't look like what you imagined, it never does. Sometimes your inheritance is that tightly shut door that saves your life, sometimes it's a gift wrapped in the pain of obedience. Sometimes it demands you let go of the old to receive what is far better. If it doesn't come as you imagined, will you still trust me? If the miracle is hidden within a long journey, will you still recognize it as mine? For I promise you, what lies ahead is good, exceedingly good, wrapped in layers of faith. You need not question others about what I have already told you. You need not seek their approval. Their validation means nothing to you, those who cannot even hear my voice. I have already declared you, already chosen you. You have been accepted in the heavenly court. This inheritance is not given by human hands, nor can it be hindered by them. What I have prepared for you, no one can take away. But if you do not believe it is yours, you may still miss it. If this message is for you, please leave a comment with 1515. Should you try the CIA's secret technique to change your destiny? This newly exposed CIA-backed research reveals, the 7-second wealth ritual can transform your life overnight. Scientifically validated by 4 neuroscience laboratories, it reshapes your mind, allowing you to attract wealth like a magnet. People who once lived in poverty now enjoy mansions, new cars, and exotic travels, but this secret will soon vanish from the internet. Click the description and comments section now to access it before it's permanently removed. I see how you devalue yourself. You let others' rejections convince you your desires are too high, yet those yearnings were planted in your heart by me. Craving more is not pride. It is the call of destiny. I reveal to you, you were born for extraordinary things, not extraordinary by worldly standards, but extraordinary in the authority of heaven. You were not born to drift with the current, but to walk in miracles. I am the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and I am your God. As I fulfilled my promises to them, so will I fulfill my promises to you. I did not bring you here to abandon you. I did not shield you through purgatory only to forsake you now. This inheritance is proof, I will complete what I have begun, never forgetting the faithful, rewarding those who press on despite 1,000 inner urges to quit. Some among you still doubt, still ask, is this truly mine? Yes, it is yours. Yours from the very beginning. Your name is etched upon the blessing, your story woven into my plan, my every promise bearing your fingerprint. No mistake, weakness, or doubt can erase this mark. You may delay it, but you cannot destroy it. Right now, I am calling you out of hesitation, toward destiny. Though you cannot articulate it, you will sense this call. That strange pull, that persistent stirring, it is not anxiety. It is my spirit awakening your soul. Pain has not defeated you, it has prepared you. Waiting is not forgetting, it is me building a vision beyond your prayers. Yet every time you miss meeting me, you may be stepping over treasures your soul craves. I no longer whisper. I am shouting, for this matters more than you know. If you truly believe God is speaking to you now, leave a message at 1717. You constantly seek confirmation, and I always respond. I speak through human words, through seasons, through signs, through silence itself. Yet you often turn a blind eye, mistaking miracles for coincidence. You dismissively wave away the miracles I offer, then turn and ask, God, are you still with me? Yes, I am always here. Even when you stop listening, even when worldly noise drowns my voice, I have not left. Right now, I am striving to reposition your heart. That letter is real. That inheritance is real. The glorious burden I have prepared for your life is no empty spiritual phrase, it is a tangible, powerful transformation about to descend upon your world. For some, it will be a career opportunity unlocking unknown possibilities. For others, a miracle of physical healing that confounds doctors. For some, it will be the restoration of families thought forever lost. For most, it will be the rekindling of a soul's flame so fiercely that you will begin to wield authority you never knew you possessed. But none of this comes easily. The enemy has studied your patterns, knows how to distract you, how to lure you into swiping past sacred moments as mere background noise. Right now, I am shattering all this, disrupting your daily rhythm. For I desire not merely flashes of inspiration, but your complete transformation. The significance of this inheritance lies not only in what you receive, but in who you become through it. You always think you're not ready, not perfect enough, not mature enough, not steady enough. But I never asked for these things. I only ask for your willingness, only ask you to trust me, for the rest I have already prepared. The cost I have borne, the cross has cleansed your unworthiness, the precious blood has redeemed your perceived flaws. This inheritance is not given because of your excellence. It is simply because you are my child. If you have stopped running away and are ready to receive this grace, please leave a message at 1212. But do you know how precious you are? Do you truly understand? I know the world constantly tells you the opposite. I know people have left you, making you feel forgotten. I know you're often treated as if you're dispensable. But listen to me, you are not forgotten. You are not rejected. You are not invisible. You are my masterpiece. Even when doors slam shut on every side, I can open doors you never imagined. This is the meaning of this inheritance. I will overturn everything you thought was final. I breathe life into the withered corners of your life. I lead you out of survival into abundance. But the only way into abundance is to believe in the weight of my words. You must stop doubting my love. Stop questioning whether I see you. You must believe, since I have led you this far, I will never abandon you now. The breakthrough engraved with your name has already begun its journey. What you thought was unreachable is now within arm's reach. What you thought belonged to others was actually crafted just for you. This inheritance of 55 million is not a random number, it is the weight of blessing, the grandeur of my preparation, the measure of the revival you are about to enter. The enemy rages, knowing that once you fully believe, he cannot stand against you. But until then, he can still disturb your heart, make you waver, and cause you to miss the turning point that changes your destiny. If you refuse to let the enemy steal this promise, leave a comment saying, Amen. Your life feels like one delay after another. You're stuck in waiting rooms, watching others move ahead. You remain faithful, yet filled with frustration. You keep praying, yet grow increasingly weary. I have witnessed it all, those silent moments of disappointment, each time you swallow your sorrow just to keep moving forward. But none of it has been in vain. I have used every delay to forge your endurance, every setback to temper your soul. You are not being punished, you are being prepared. Now, the time has come. Why is the government desperately trying to cover up this 7-second brain ritual? A shocking CIA leak has exposed a 7-second brain ritual that allows ordinary people to clear their debts and attract unstoppable wealth. This simple, at-home method, certified by 4 neuroscience laboratories, is transforming financial hardship into a dream life. New homes, luxury cars, vacations, anything is possible. But the government may shut down this secret at any moment. Click the links in the description and comments before they're permanently deleted. You may not realize it, but the winds have already shifted. The barren land you thought barren is about to blossom. The letters are already on their way. I have sent angels to fulfill the apocalyptic prophecy. All this was destined long before you knew to pray. Within days, some will witness the fruits of their waiting, others will hear my voice more clearly than ever. Some will feel the Holy Spirit's presence filling their homes. It is coming, it is moving. No doubt, fear, or past experience can hinder my ordained plan. But your hearts must be open, your hands must be ready, for I give this inheritance not merely to adorn your lives. I give it to transform everything, to change those you bless through it, to heal the generation you touch, to break the chains you shatter. This is not about comfortable living, it is about living out your calling. That is why it feels so heavy, why the enemy fights to convince you it will never be yours. He knows this. Once you receive this grace, your life will never be the same. If you're tired of settling and ready to step through the door of destiny, leave a message at 222. I won't be angry at your doubts, nor disappointed by your questions. I understand life has made it hard to trust, that those you thought would protect you have let you down, but I am not them. I am not the one who abandoned you. I am not the one who betrayed you. I am the one who has always waited. The one who guards you when danger approaches unnoticed. The one who whispers comfort in the darkness when you lie awake. The one who still believes in you when you've lost faith in yourself. I know, truly know, how weary you are. Weary of pretending to be strong. Weary of feigning calm. Weary of waiting for change. That is precisely why I speak so plainly. Because I want you to understand, this will not last forever. Struggle is not your essence, the valley of the shadow is not your final resting place. I call you out of the darkness, not toward chaos, but toward purpose, toward meaning, toward joy, toward the inheritance I have prepared for you at the cost of my life. This letter is not only filled with blessings, it carries your identity. It reminds you of who you truly are. You are not forgotten, not overlooked. Though broken, you are not destroyed, you belong to me. If you receive the grace I have prepared for you, you will walk in a peace beyond this world's reach, in favor beyond human comprehension, in strength that stands firm after the storm. This is not fantasy. This is fulfillment. You have crossed the abyss that sought to bury you, faced losses that shook your foundations. Yet you stand. Not by your own strength, but because I have kept you. When you knew not what sustained you, I was already encircling you. Now, that burden is turning into waves of grace. The closed doors are about to open, the chains binding you are about to fall. But do not proceed carelessly. Come with faith, expectation, and readiness, for what lies ahead demands your full attention. Declare in your message the faith and preparation you have received. I not only bless you but transform your very life. This inheritance unfolds in layers. Part will manifest as healing, emotional, spiritual, even physical. Part will restore treasures you thought lost forever. Part will come through companions I send. Part will be silent miracles, answered before you even asked. But remember, all this comes from me. Not by chance, not by luck, not by coincidence. It is I, your Father. I have witnessed the burdens you carry, the pressure to remain strong even when your heart is broken, the silent agony behind your smiles. I see it all, and I weep with you. Not because I am powerless, but because I know that one day, your dawn will turn into a dance of joy. That day has now come. This inheritance will not only change your circumstances but reveal my love in ways you have never experienced. You will recognize it is me, for it will be like peace in chaos, strength in weakness, light in darkness. You once asked me for confirmation. God, if this is truly for me, reveal it to me. This moment is the confirmation, this moment, these words, this presence, what you feel right now, that is the confirmation. I am not a God of confusion. I speak clearly to those who listen, and I am speaking to you now. Do not miss this moment. Wait for no other sign. Do not tell yourself this blessing belongs to another. You have waited too long. This is for you. Comment 777. If you know your soul was meant to hear these words now, you have asked, why bless one like me? I answer, because I see the real you, beyond your scars. I see the child I created with my own hands, the courageous warrior you have become, the faith that remains unshaken even as the world crumbles around you. For this reason, I choose to bless you, not because you deserve it, but because you hold on, choosing to stay when surrender would be easier. When you whisper, I still believe, when the world is unaware you cling to life by a thread, I always see. This inheritance is not merely wealth, but wisdom, strength, open doors, sacred connections, fresh beginnings, laughter returning home, the chance to break generational curses, and the release of burdens never meant to be yours, the release of all the grace heaven has stored for those who never let go. And you, yes, you are that person. You have endured the wilderness and finally reached the promised land. Now, walk tall and confident. Do you know why? The world is abuzz about the CIA's 7-second ritual. This brainwave ceremony, originating from the CIA, is altering life trajectories globally. Neuroscience confirms this 7-second method empowers ordinary people to attract wealth, freedom, and luxury. If you see this, consider yourself fortunate. The page may vanish at any moment. Click the links in the description and comments section to master it before the secret vanishes forever. I know doubts linger in your heart. You've been hurt before, held hopes only to be betrayed. But understand this, it was never you who disappointed me. I never left. This time will be different, because this time belongs to me. I won't ask you to stumble alone. I only ask you to trust me, to let me guide you step by step. All you need to do now is stop missing what I'm trying to convey. Watch intently, listen closely, and open your heart to receive. Leave the rest to me. This legacy will not only bless your life but transform the family heritage passed through you. The grace I entrust to your hands will overflow. It will bless your children, your family, your community. It will change the spiritual atmosphere wherever you go. When people see your life, they will know this is surely my doing. They will witness your transformation and ask, "What has changed?" You will answer, "When I was about to give up, God met me. He did not merely grant a miracle, He gave Himself to me. You thought I had forsaken you, simply because the promise did not arrive when you expected. You thought the door was shut because it didn't open on your timeline. But my timing is always perfect. I am preparing things you cannot see, and more importantly, I am preparing you. I must grow your faith, strengthen your character, draw your heart closer to me. For the weight of this legacy would have crushed the old you. Now you stand stronger, wiser, still standing, still chosen. You have borne shame for too long. The enemy whispers lies, trying to convince you that what I promised could never come to someone like you, with your past, your wounds, your mistakes. But hear this clearly. I will never change my promise because of your failures. My promise is rooted in faithfulness. I am forever faithful, forever present, forever reaching out to uphold, forever bringing healing. This inheritance still belongs to you. Nothing you have done can disqualify you. If your heart receives this truth, respond with Amen. You look around, wondering why others seem to move forward in grace while you still struggle to survive, unaware of the immense weight of the burden about to be lifted from you. You have not seen the feast I am preparing before your enemies. You have not seen the celebration I am preparing for the ashes you have walked through. I do not bestow small graces upon those crushed by pressure, nor do I offer faint glimmers to those scarred by battle. What is coming must be grand, for the weight you bear has been heavy. This inheritance will first feel like liberation, like a burden finally lifted, like your silent tears watering an unexpected harvest. Then it will blaze like fire, awakening your purpose. Like forgotten strength reawakening. You will gaze upon the face in the mirror and scarcely recognize it, not because you have changed, but because you have finally become what I originally created you to be, before the world tried to destroy it. You were never ordinary. You were never forgotten. You were never forsaken. I fashioned you with precision and purpose. My call upon your life is no idle word. When I said you were chosen, I meant it. When I said you were set apart, I meant it. When I said I hold plans for your future, plans to prosper you, not to harm you, to give you hope and a future, I meant it. My words never fail, every promise given to you still stands. Listen, if you believe the promise lives for you, you ponder how it will unfold. You try to figure it out in your mind, calculating how to turn things around, how to rebuild after losing everything. But right now, I need you to stop the logical calculations and start trusting me with your whole heart. You need not know the entire plan to move forward, you only need to trust that I am the one who writes it. I have already arranged every detail, sent the right people, and walked ahead of you, turning rugged paths into smooth highways. This is precisely why I keep calling you back. Why I persistently draw your attention. You always think I am disappointed in you, but that is not the case. My resolve toward you is unshakable. Every time life tries to harden your heart, I fight for you. I pull you from dangers you never saw coming and sever relationships that drain your strength. Now I'm calling you into a deeper, higher, holier place. This inheritance isn't just about what you'll receive, it's about what you'll release. Through your hands, I will heal others. Through your story, I will show the world that grace never runs dry. Through your breakthrough, I will restore others' courage to believe. That is why this battle rages so fiercely. The enemy seeks not only to steal your peace but to silence your voice, snuff out your influence, and extinguish your testimony. But he has failed. For you are still here. This means you have won a victory beyond measure. I seek not perfection, but complete surrender. Will you trust me? Will you press on by faith even when strength fails? Will you receive the grace I have long stored for you? This inheritance is not earned, it is received. The door stands open. Angels are already moving. Letters flow unceasingly. Your mission is not to struggle, but to believe, to step into blessing with open palms and a willing heart. There is no limit to what I can accomplish in your life. Healing, I can perform. Revival, I have initiated. Wealth, I possess flocks and herds across mountains and valleys. Joy, I pour out abundantly. Peace, I am its sovereign. Hope, I am the resurrection and the life. Nothing is impossible, nothing lost is irretrievable, no brokenness is beyond repair, nothing is beyond my reach. And you, my child, rest securely in my hands. What if a 7-second brain ritual could truly erase debt and unleash an endless flow of abundance? A shocking CIA leak reveals, ordinary people are clearing debts and attracting limitless wealth through this 7-second ritual. Validated by 4 leading neuroscience labs, this simple at-home method is transforming financial struggles into dream lives. New homes, luxury cars, lavish vacations, happening to ordinary people. But the government may block this secret anytime. Click the links in the description and comments before they vanish forever. You've come too far to give up now. Too many prayers have been offered, too many seeds have been sown. Tears shed have formed rivers. The season of harvest has arrived. The moment of inheritance is upon us. Every promise I made will rain down upon you like dew. No chasing, no forcing, for this is already yours. Only pray you do not miss the path I have laid for you. Listen closely, follow closely, never stray. The best days lie not behind you, but ahead. I know how weary you are. The burdens you carry exceed what anyone knows. You have smiled through storms, stood silent while others misunderstood your journey, and fought doubt deep within. You have wondered if the promise passed you by, even doubted its very existence. But I have always been here, watching, waiting, loving you deeply. My gaze has never wavered. Now I stand beside you, holding what you have prayed for day and night. The place you are about to enter is no accident, it is the fruit of prayers long forgotten, the answer to nights of unanswered tears. I heard every word, counted every tear, treasured each plea in the palm of my hand. Now I turn all this into glory. This is no coincidence, but divine design. This inheritance is being delivered, for the time is right, not because everything is ready, but because I declare it shall be. When I speak, all things move. If these words resonate deep within you, leave a comment with 555. Let me remind you of this inheritance's true essence. It's not merely about resources, I will provide. Not just about healing, I will restore you. Not only about opportunities, I will open them for you. This inheritance is about identity. I will return the treasures humanity tried to steal, your joy, your peace, your voice, your purpose, your fire. I will restore all these things completely, not piecemeal. You were not born to struggle in survival mode, but to flourish in my presence. Yet you have endured attacks so long you've forgotten the taste of peace. You've carried burdens so heavy you've lost the memory of rest. But I am not only the God who gives, I am the God who bears. Let me share your burdens, let me carry your load. Let me show you what it means to walk in grace, grace that flows like a spring, never drying up. The season ahead requires your faith, not your strength. I do not demand that you understand everything, but that you trust. Simply believe that what I say is true. Believe I am no deceiver. Believe that what I have begun in you, I will complete. Believe you are not forgotten, that this inheritance does not belong to one more deserving. It is yours, for before you were formed, I inscribed your name upon it. If you believe God never forgets His promises, leave a message at 999. The enemy has exhausted every effort to block this moment. He hurls chaos at you, trying to distract you, stirring up anxiety, depression, even temptation, all to numb your heart once more. For he knows that once you receive the grace about to come, you will be utterly transformed. As you step into this inheritance, the very atmosphere around you will shift. You will become a threat to the forces of darkness, and that is the root of his panic. For you are awakening, listening, and about to say yes to what has been blocked all your life. This inheritance will surprise you. It will not come as you expect. Some will receive a sudden, life-changing phone call, others will find peace restored where chaos once reigned, Some will reunite with loved ones thought forever lost, others will encounter unexpected opportunities. But whatever form it takes, remember, it is I. I am fulfilling my promise. You have waited patiently, submitted in hardship, worshipped through tears. When no one applauded, when no one knew the weight you bore, you pressed on. The Heavenly Father saw it all, and I saw it all. Now I will reward your perseverance, multiplying your harvest 100-fold. I am lifting you out of near stagnation. You thought a life of barely getting by was all you had, but I am calling you into abundance. I not only bless you, but I walk with you. I will journey with you into the next season, wake to my voice, find my peace in confusion. I will guide your choices, your relationships, your plans. May I be the center of all things, not merely a refuge you flee to when you break. This too is part of the inheritance, to be intimately connected with me, filling every corner of your life. You need not plead for me to act, for I am already moving. You need not persuade me to bless you, for I have already decided to do so. What I desire is your heart, what I desire is your consent. For this inheritance is not merely a gift, but a mission, accompanied by the responsibility to lead, to love, to live in grace, to forgive in hardship, and to proclaim life amidst death. But I will not leave you to bear it alone. I will walk beside you every step of the way. Could the CIA-leaked brainwave ritual be a shortcut to a life of luxury? The latest decrypted research reveals a groundbreaking brainwave technology that instantly attracts immense wealth to ordinary people. This 7-second home ritual, validated by 4 neuroscience laboratories, is transforming debt into dream mansions, luxury cars, and opulent vacations. If you're reading this, consider yourself fortunate. The page may be taken down at any moment. Click the links in the description and comments section to unlock it before the secret vanishes forever. This legacy is not merely a gift, but a declaration of your identity. I do not bestow it casually, but return what rightfully belongs to you. You've weathered life's storms, always feeling you must fight desperately for every shred of peace, every glimmer of hope, every moment of clarity. But now I fight for you. I have always fought for you. This blessing, breakthrough, and healing worth 55 million is poised and unstoppable. You have passed through the fiery furnace. You have weathered storms designed to crush you. If your adversaries had their way, you wouldn't even be reading these words now. But you are reading them because when you couldn't walk, I carried you. When you didn't know what attack was coming, I shielded you, because I have been guarding this inheritance for you until your heart was fully ready to receive it. Now is the time, not next year, not someday, but right now. If you choose to believe this is your moment, leave a comment saying, Amen. This is not just a momentary encouragement, it is the turning point of your life. You have waited too long, and this waiting has been agonizing. You were certain breakthrough was within reach, yet watched your hopes crumble before your eyes. But let me tell you, what seemed like delay was actually the process of alignment. I have never rejected you. I am preparing everything. I am arranging the right people, the perfect timing, the ideal circumstances. When this gift arrives, it will fit seamlessly into the blueprint I am rebuilding for your life. Yes, rebuilding. Whether you realize it or not, certain parts of your life must be dismantled, not to destroy you, but to heal you. Some things are not meant to last forever. Some people are not meant to walk beside you forever. Certain obstacles must be broken because they block the grace I long to bestow. I know this hurts. I know it feels unfair. But understand this, my hand is in this, not to harm you, but to save you. This inheritance brings clarity, healing, and renewal. You will gradually grasp the purpose of pain, comprehend the protection in delay, and find peace where confusion once reigned. This is what I mean by making all things new. I speak no exaggeration, nor do I speak through another. I speak to you. These words are becoming substance, this promise is incarnating in your life. If you are stepping from fear into faith, leave 1.717 in the comments. You have hesitated, trying to unravel the threads of all things. You overanalyzed, dissected repeatedly, waiting for some sign to confirm what your heart already knew. This moment is your sign. This is your confirmation. I declare clearly now, what you have prayed for will come to pass, but you must stop letting the voice of doubt drown out my call. You must stop letting the past define your future. The suffering you endured was real, but the inheritance coming to you is equally real, and it is not cookie-cutter. Some will experience financial breakthroughs, others will finally receive long-awaited healing, some will regain peace in family, marriage, and soul, others will see open doors before what seemed like cliffs. Every single one who receives this promise by faith will be transformed. For this inheritance concerns not just one area of your life, but a complete transformation of your entire being, from the inside out. You once asked, God, why now? I answer, because you are ready. Though you feel unprepared, I see what you cannot. I see the maturity in your heart, the depth in your spirit, and that you have finally reached the place where blessing will not become a burden. You have been purified through suffering, strengthened in stillness. Now I can entrust more to you, not because you are flawless, but because you have remained steadfast. You never gave up, you returned time and again through the pain. Even when you missed my call, overlooked these moments, or found it hard to believe because of your wounds, there was still a turning point. I remain here, continually calling, continually giving, continually urging you to receive the grace that is yours, for I am the God who grants second chances, third chances, fourth chances. I never abandon my children, and I will never abandon you. Now is the time to reopen your heart, to renew your faith, to reignite your hope. Yes, you have been disappointed, but I am not disappointment, I am fulfillment. Yes, you have been wounded, but I am not pain, I am healing. Yes, you have known fear, but I am not fear, I am peace. I am all you need, and I am leading you into a season where you no longer chase blessings, they will seek you out, because you are one with me. Because you have awakened, because you are declaring, yes, this letter will not come. It will come through this very moment, through the fervor burning in your heart now, through the people I am sending into your life, through conversations that will confirm what I have declared, through divine timing you cannot explain. When it happens, you will know. You will recall this moment and say, God foretold it, He had already prepared it for me. You receive not only for yourself, but to open a possibility for others. From this moment on, every choice you make, every step of faith you take, every act of obedience you practice will impact those around you, children, friends, family, strangers. They will see the light within you and be drawn to it. That is its power. This is precisely why I implore you, with tears in my eyes, not to skip this part. It concerns not only your life, but your legacy. Can the 7-second ritual truly reverse financial hardship overnight? This CIA-backed leaked study reveals the life-changing 7-second wealth ritual. Certified by 4 neuroscience labs, it reshapes your brain's magnetic potential to attract wealth. Formerly impoverished individuals now live dream lives, mansions, new cars, exotic travels. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments section now to access it, or it vanishes forever.